It's your boy, Colton Havens, aka Mr. Hype. I got a good friend here with me, Cian Jones, aka Mama Jones. I
I'm
just call her Mama
Jones.
Jones. I don't know why. I have a hard time saying your first name, just whatever it is. But Mama Jones and I have been working together for a couple months now. In our video marketing made easy course and driving leads and sales into our business. So where are you from, Mama Jones?
Texas, Dallas, Texas, actually.
Texas.
But
Were you born and raised in
I
the great state of
was, I
Texas?
was. Yep.
Hard to get out of there. It's such a big ass state.
Yeah, you could go for hours and you're still in Texas.
Dude, when I used to do my photography business, I went to Texas a lot, to Midland, Texas. So not the best part.
Ooh.
Austin, Texas was where our headquarters was in Texas. But
Mhm.
driving there, dude, getting in and out of Texas took most of the trip.
It does. It does. It is. Yeah.
I like you, but I'm not a huge fan of Texas.
Yeah. Well, we're really friendly here. But you're always welcome to come visit.
Well, that's why you said the video I saw today, you're like, rain, baby, rain.
Yeah, come on. We haven't had rain since like May. And then we've had 100+ temperatures consecutively for probably 60 days.
Yeah.
And our state has its own independent energy grid. Great idea. And now it can't support us. So we don't have anybody to borrow power from. So they're saying, hey, maybe you just turn your thermostat up to 82 when you try to sleep at night. And we're like, nope.
That's hot, buddy. That is hot.
Nope.
What do you do? Well, what do you do in Texas?
Well,
for work. What's your work? What do you do for work?
I am a entrepreneurs. In fact, today is the 4th anniversary of my business that I started full time, exactly 4 years ago today. So
hey.
I know. I just happened to look at the calendar and I was like, son of a gun. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So basically, I'm a web designer, graphic designer, been doing that for 20 years. And I have recently expanded into helping small businesses, not only with their website and their marketing and branding, but now I'm helping them with cleaning up their inboxes or developing automations. I'm all in favor of having that work smarter, not harder kind of mentality. And if there's things you can do, your repetitive tasks that you can just set those on autopilot, do it. And it's not complicated. Well, maybe it is if you haven't ever done it, but it is possible. So sometimes I offer like a VIP event where I just work with the client and we just build all that out and I send them on their way and we keep updated, keep up with each other. But basically I set a system up and send them on their way.
Okay. So why did you pick that specific thing?
Because it was what I needed. I was going crazy. I mean, as an entrepreneur, you barely sleep anyway. You're just always feet hit the floor like, oh no, what did I forget? What do I have to get done today before 5, whatever it is? And I kept thinking, this is crazy. I need to be working in the fun part of my creative business and not this back end boring stuff. So if I could just build that out. So I knew it was doing the job, like it's my little VA, except I'm a solopreneur, but it's working for me. And I know that can help every business owner. And one thing about it, if you build this out now, it's easier for you to add help to your business because you've already done the work, so that it's easy for you to, talk with a VA and say, hey, here's the system we use for this. Here's the system, and you've already got it built. So you need to do it regardless if you wish to scale and not, if you're serious about staying in it. If you want to be, the 3-day work week, what was it? Tim Ferriss was the 4-hour work week.
4-day work week. Yep. I'm down to 1 day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Not including when I make videos, but like actually on the calls with people, working directly with people. I only work Mondays or my days of work.
I kind of like to have Mondays and Fridays off. I like those 4-day weekends.
Okay. Yeah, I like Mondays because to start my day, I start early on Mondays with work. because then I get the whole week is just whatever I want now. So I get work done Mondays, and then actually I'm all Tuesdays I do sales calls. So 2 days a week.
So
2 days a week.
beats the heck out of the 5-day 9 to 5 thing.
Yeah. Well, my other business, when I was doing photography, I was working 80 hours plus doing direct sales. So
Oh,
talking to 300, 500 people per day to make 10 to 20 sales a day for every single day. Because if the mall was open, I was working. And then if that, I was only in there for 30, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then I drove 8 hours somewhere else, did the
ah,
same thing for another month. And I did that for almost 6 years running a franchise photography studio.
mm. Well, I admire that. I've had more often. I had retail jobs when I was like right out of high school, because that's back when I believed I wanted a retail career. After 2 or 3 of those Black Fridays, like, nope, not for me. I
Yeah.
won't even shop in a mall on Thanksgiving. Nope.
Yeah, it's getting more and more, even on Thanksgiving. I remember last year, not last year, it's been years now, huh? Several years ago, the last time I was actually working in the malls, even Thanksgiving, I remember going like, this is it. This is all the people coming
Yeah,
in. So, I mean, online and shopping and all the stuff that you and I do is
all
the
the time.
thing that
Yeah.
people buy stuff from, they do their research and whatnot. So are you a mom and stuff?
Yes, I have 2 grown sons, probably right around your age. Michael is 31, although I keep aging him, and Matt is 36. So
Okay.
they're just right around your group. And of course,
Okay.
a boy mom, I have lots of boy mom friends. I mean, or lots of young, I can't say this correctly. I've been called Mama Jones for a very long time.
Ah, okay.
That's
All your son's friends.
yes, and their girls, So
Okay.
yeah, I've always been, that's just been my nickname.
That's awesome. So let's talk about when you started your business, because you're celebrating 4 years. Most people don't make
Mhm.
it past 120 days.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
like
have a choice. I had no
yeah,
choice.
tell me about that transition. How
I
did
had
you
I had been Well, I finished my degree. I got a technical degree finally. I went to school part-time for 10 years. And it was like, I just want to go learn something that I want to understand. And this was right at the point where the internet was new. I'm older than Google. So I was learning how to build websites using HTML code and designing. It was really interesting. In fact, I took an online course. They were just starting to roll them out in the early 2000s. And I mean, I was so grateful that I could actually do something at home and not drive to campus and not find a parking spot. So it was fun. Anyway, I was able to get one weird remote job in 2001, believe it or not, being an internet concierge for a company called VIP Desk, that their client was AOL. Now, this is before Google. So, but you still had the internet. You just had to be good at doing a Boolean search. So I was searching for hotels or rental cars all around the world. Like, a lot of people want to go to Vegas. So I would be searching on the internet, trying to find the best hotel deals, and they wanted tickets to a show, how much are those? And we did all that online in like the year 2001 is when I was doing it. And it was really fascinating. So I was excited because I had always wanted to have a work at home job. It was really hard to do, especially when my kids were young. And they were usually just sales jobs, like, yeah, not that. Can't do.
network marketing?
That's just not, I needed a regular income to buy groceries. And I didn't want to have to pay to put my kids in daycare. That was like, it's such a struggle. So that's always been my goal, is to be able to work for myself. But, of course, life really happens. You got bills to pay. Sometimes it's just easier to go get the 9 to 5 and pay your bills, buy the cars, whatever you got to do. So I was kind of fast forwarding down when I finished my degree in 2013. You have that immediate thought of, oh man, they're going to be calling, offers are going to come. They really don't.
You
You
wait, you're
gotta
telling me
hustle.
after you go to school, you do the
You just
money, save
expect
the
the job
money.
offers to rain down.
People don't call you after you graduate school.
You still have to fill out, still have to apply online. And that's so much fun. Don't even get me started on that process. That's an area that could use some serious improvement. But nonetheless, anyway, I did have the pleasure of working as a graphic designer at a very busy sign shop here in Bryan College Station. And it's wonderful. I got to meet so many local business owners in just working as a designer there. And that kind of opened up some other opportunities. And I worked for the advertising department of the local cable company, which then that connected me with the local TV stations and the local radio. So it really helped expand my local reach. So that really helped when it was my time to finally go out on my own.
So how did you know? Like, how did you pick what you're doing? And you're like, this is my time to move. How did you know that?
Well, it was I was kind of forced. I had been working for a nonprofit, and that's a very limited budget. And so they were shifting some things around, and my position was sort of dissolved, you might say. They got some student workers that, I had served a 18-month tenure with them and helped them improve their branding and all those wonderful things. So it was kind of a mutual thing. So it was like, now's my chance, hey. And then, it worked out great. I was just able to transition smoothly in, and I had enough local clients that still needed my help. I was wrapping vehicles, car wraps.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's a party. I love doing that. That is so much fun to design. So it was just the connections I'd made. I was just able to continue to network. And that's pretty much, I don't really have a sales funnel. It's mostly referral. People just, hey, do you know anybody that can build me a website? Oh yeah, she does, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that has sustained me. But, and so since then, I've now added some courses, digital courses, where I'm trying to help coach people. And so that's where I'm at right now, is I've got 2 courses ready to launch. They're official. I just am in the marketing phase of them. So it's called organizeddigitally.com.
Okay.
You want me to plug it?
Yep.
So,
organizeddigitally.com. So they learn like all your cool little tricks and
well, what I'm offering right now is I have a course on how to clean up your inbox. That was one of the big struggles I had, and I know I'm not alone. So when you never read any of your email, it piles up pretty fast. So you don't have to subscribe to it all. You can actually tell them, no, thank you, I don't want it anymore. And then you can just throw it out. So I've kind of put together a really easy to follow, organized class to help you, first of all, get your inbox to 0, and then build out the labels and filters and let it do the heavy lifting for you, so that when you launch your email, things are already sitting over here on the left-hand column, and you'll be able to just hop in there and check. And then I'm talking Gmail, because that is my favorite one. And it's got such a strong search engine in it. It's perfect for this. And then the other one is for coach creators or course creators and coaches and generally creatives. And it's a Trello board system, which is kind of a Post-it note, a digital board with little Post-it notes, where I've got it pre-built. It's a template that you order, and it's got a place for you to put your contact or your branding, like your digital colors, your logos, your fonts you use, then maybe all of your affiliate links, like we just discussed. So when you're sharing out, someone says, hey, do you have an affiliate link for this? It's right there handy, and you just paste it in your email or text it, whatever you need to do. And it just kind of helps bring together those 92,000 things that are all over your desk and all over your computer into one central location, online, in the cloud. You can check it from your phone, your tablet, your desktop, wherever you are. You can hop in there and grab that. So those are my 2. I have a digital filing system, And then I have an email inbox course so far.
Okay, excellent. That's super awesome. It's hard for people even to make the videos to build the course even.
Yes, I did it. I went way over the top because that's me. I could have gotten away with something simple, but that's not
Yeah,
how
that's
it
why
went.
when I made a video marketing made easy, I made it like, well, it's only a 45-minute course right now. I'm gonna go back, update things and everything too, but implementation is what I'm going for because you can't get leads unless you do the work, right? Which is pretty, I mean, it makes sense to me, but a lot of people just kind of overcomplicate it, probably similar to what they do with systems that you're talking about, like, oh, my email is I'm just in my email all day, Mama Jones. I'm just in my
Yeah.
email all day, and I would like to just go work on my business, right? And so
Mhm.
you're there like, hey, here I am. I can help you with
Yeah.
all your clutter, your digital clutter, and we'll get that organized for you.
Well, and I've been doing a series of I'm in your course, obviously. And so I did a series of just quick, easy tips you can start doing right now without taking the course that would improve your life. And one of the things I had noticed is when I installed the Twitter app, how many millions of years ago, I guess I told Twitter, yeah, please send me an email notification. Well, I must have had 3 or 4 years worth of unread Twitter notices.
Uh,
I Now, all I have to do is go to the phone and say, "Don't send me the email." If I want to read Twitter, I'll go to your app.
yeah.
That was huge. So unsubscribing from just, emails that are just telling you to go look on your phone.
Yeah.
You can let those go.
Yeah. That's a really
Read
good.
those.
I think that's so good because it's so simple, yet we don't do it. Like
Yeah.
those are the basics of what people need to be talking about on their videos, on their branding,
Mhm.
how they can reach more people, the basics, because that's where most people start. If they're past the basics, that's when people start like, hey, what other things do you know? Hey, what are
Mhm.
you up to? Those types of things too. And also being very clear on your videos, like, hey, I'm the organized queen, right? Hey, clutter is in the past. I'm here to help you clean that up. So I think that's really cool. I seen a couple of those series as well too, because I remember they're so simple. My brain goes, "Duh, why didn't I already do that?" And then I'm like doing it. I'm like, okay, time to just let me go do that because if I
Hop
wait
on it.
another
Yeah.
couple years or something.
Well, and in my course, I say, let's just break it down. Let's take it real simple. Put your favorite movie or, whatever you like, just put that on the background and just slog through like the first, well, this really depends on how many unread email you have, but maybe go back, 6, 8 months if you have to. And then at some point you have to say, okay, give up. You could either select it all and throw it away or just archive it all. Either way. But the goal is to empty that out so you don't have 12 pages of email to cycle through. And then you treat any new email, you're very picky about how long you let it sit there. We don't want to create the same bad habits. Like, you got to take the clothes out of the dryer, fold them, put them away. You can't leave them in the basket.
Or on the bed.
Yeah.
They
So it's
sit
kind
on
of
the
the same
bed.
thing. Like when you open your email in the morning, you just quickly go through like trash, 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 or you can mark it, I'll deal with it later. If you can answer an email in like 2 minutes, if you can solve whatever the mystery was, do it then and move it out. Don't let it sit there and gnaw at you all day. Oh God, I need to run her back. Don't do that. Just get it over with.
Great. Heck yeah. Get it done.
Get her
Do it.
done.
Do it and move on. What's another thing that people could do to help organize their current systems right now, other than the awesome email tips you just gave?
Well, if you're staying with the Google world, which I highly recommend, one thing they don't have to be doing when you're doing a business email, you don't need 16 different email addresses to run a business. They offer you what are called email aliases, which are included in your one email account. So as a business owner, you could create one. It's an alias, but it's off your main address, but you do one for software tools. You just name it software@yourdomain.com. And then when you go sign up for a new tool, you use that address. So when it's now sorted in your inbox under that alias address. Is that too?
Nope, that makes sense to me.
there?
Nope, I'm following.
So you make one of the, like if you're you've got a marketing section of your business, maybe you're still a solopreneur. So maybe you make one for marketing. So when someone is reaching out to you, trying to get, maybe you're a marketer and you're trying to sell to someone in that portion of your business, you use that alias, that separates it. If it's an invoice thing or a billing thing, you can just create all these aliases, no extra cost. You can have up to 30. And that way, when they come in, they are separated. And then inside Gmail, you can create a way that you can drop down the outbound address. So if I wanted to reply back to someone from the marketing alias, it's a drop down menu when you're going to send, when you compose a message. You just go back out as marketing@yourdomain.
Yeah, that right there, I feel like I have to see a visual of what you're.
That's kind of complicated, but that is a cool way to sort your stuff. So like if you have, like if you're gonna get any, like when you get paid, like you get a payment in from PayPal, you could have an alias, pardon me, that would be PayPal payments at your domain. So it would give you a notification. You would immediately see. And so all that email trail is connected together. Like you would see that separated in your inbox.
That's cool. I've never thought of that. I've never thought of that at all, of having the same. I have a couple businesses, and I just started a fitness one too, like 2 days ago. Actually like promoting it, and I bought my domain, and I'm like, hey, I got to get my email for that one, and I already have my yescolton.com email. So you're saying that my Mr. Hype Fit new domain, that world of my fitness industry, I can still attach it to yescolton.com. I would just do like Mr. Fit at yescolton.com.
Right. Create that.
Okay.
Or like affiliate at yescolton.com.
Okay.
So that any business that went on in that area of your business,
So
affiliate.
I can manage multiple businesses from the one account.
Right. Well, you could. I would definitely try it until it got to the point where you need to get more. You know, I mean, you could start out that way for sure. And so in my course, I have like a document that lists all kind of suggestions.
Okay. Cool. That's
And
great.
then-
Where can people find you right now?
At organizeddigitally.com is
Okay.
my website.
Okay.
I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. It's C.Ann Jones, pretty much C.Ann Jones
Okay.
on the social. And I'm even on Clubhouse.
Okay.
I love Clubhouse.
You like Clubhouse. All right. I was on Clubhouse for a little while, but not too much longer. I'm going to put all of those things in the description down here below. So go ahead and reach out to Mama Jones to help organize your system.
See, what I should do is I should register or create the alias that says Mama Jones at.
At your thing. Yep. So because you guys need help with organization, reach out to Mama Jones down below. Subscribe for more business owners, lead gen, marketing tips, and just learn more about business. That's what we hear on this channel. So I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.